everybody, welcome back to Black Girl Magic Minute. I'm your host, Taylor Cassidy.
We need black queens on the TV screen and behind the scenes. Melanated women know what that really means and need to be seen. They run the world full throttle, pretty black faces, more than a model.
Today we have an amazing guest. She is a makeup artist. She's on TikTok. She's on Instagram. She is all around making black girl magic. Her name is OkaySophi, and today we're about to give her a call. How are you, Sophie?
I'm good, Taylor. How about you?
I'm good. I'm thriving. I'm vibing.
You are my personal friend. We've known each other for like a year now.
You're literally my favorite person ever. I'm excited I met you. Honestly, that was the best moment ever.
I think at the beginning we were both still trying to figure out how do you be a creator, you know?
I feel like we've grown together in a lot of ways.
I remember like the moment I met you, and it was like, we're both a little awkward when it comes down to collabing with people. Like,
if you guys don't know, we met at the TikTok Black History Summit, and while we were there, Sophie was like telling me, you need to put yourself out there or I will do it for you. She's just an amazing person. If you ever meet her, you know she will be down for you.
You are an amazing creator. You create these
elaborate looks, and honestly, every time I see like one of your looks, I'm like, wow. How did you get into makeup? And more so, like, what made you want to put it on the internet?
Honestly, the way I got into makeup is because, like, you know, I love art. I used to draw all the time. Beforehand, I used to be those people like, be like, oh my God, I hate makeup. But I decided, you know, it's like such a fun thing to do. So I started like last year making, oh my God, this would be so fun. What made me want to put it online is the fact is like, there's not a lot of dark skin makeup artists that does like bright makeup looks. Usually they do neutral colors and everything like that. And I want to like break out those standards where people like, oh yeah, this color does not look good on that skin tone. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
You look beautiful with any color. Why do you have to be in such a small box?
I do see all those stigmas all the time, like, if you're dark skinned, make sure not to wear this color, make sure not to wear that. Like, that's some bull. It was this butterfly look you did. Where do these ideas come from?
For me, I love nature, and I like, you know, revolving my looks around nature sometimes, because as you notice, I love doing butterfly looks. Like, I try to like, my hardest to like create something around my environment.
It's awesome because I feel like that's the essence of an artist, you know, taking from your surroundings, taking from your culture and making it your own. Listen, y'all, we got an artist right here. It's official. It's official. You spoke on how there aren't a lot of dark-skinned makeup artists in the industry, and I know that sometimes you get not great comments. You get some nasty, ignorant comments on your stuff. So how do you respond to it or choose not to respond to it?
When I first started off, I used to get like a lot of hate comments. They used to get to me. Like, I was like, why are people saying this to me? Like, random people around the world like coming at me about my skin color or this, not third. Then I realized at the end of the day, this is the internet. Like, the only person's opinion that should matter to me is my own. Like, literally, they're just trolling for attention. Like, why should I care what they're saying about me? Like, I love myself and I shouldn't change myself for other people. They commented, it's only going to benefit me and help me grow more.
Period.
Because, like, you giving attention to my page. Like, I'm sorry.
Right. Get those analytics up. Come on. Keep them coming.
Yeah, period. Thank you.
I remember last year, Fenty reposted a video that you did of you trying out their foundation. And I remember it went kind of viral on their page. Tell me how you felt whenever that happened.
Yeah, do you guys see this? Fenty just released a new contour. This is the first contour thing that ever contoured my face in general in my life, because remind you, I always have to use eyeshadow or black eyeliner to contour my face, and this is the first product that actually worked on my skin. This actually makes me feel so emotional and happy that like something fits me, to be honest.
I love Fenty. Like, that's one of the first like brands like where foundation or contour stick that actually like does justice. Like, it looks nice on me and like, you know, fits my skin tone, and I don't have to like, you know, mix around with other foundations. Like, I was so excited that my favorite brand actually reposted me. I can't really like fit every foundation company send me, so I'm like, okay,
yeah,
this sucks. So Fenty's one of the first few foundations that actually fit my skin tone.
I feel like that's Rihanna's touch. Miss Riri,
right?
Trailblazer, icon, making waves,
Queen.
Like, exactly.
Oh my God.
All right, Sophie, give me your definition of black girl magic.
Black girl magic is just like being yourself and just being happy and not caring what other people think of you. Like, you know, unapologetic. There we go. and just being iconic, you know?
Giving all of you without having to like compromise, that's a perfect definition. Before we get done with the questions, I want to know, what are your dreams? What are your goals?
I'm getting into more into fashion and started doing more like commercials and like opening up my own brand and having my little podcast with my friends, you know, just doing bigger and better things. Like,
I love it. And as you're talking to me, I can see in your eyes, I can see you looking at your future. And that's something that it's just great to see in people. Whenever they talk about the things they want to do, you can just see in their eyes that they already see it happening.
You have to think, like, instead of like saying, oh yeah, this might happen, you got to say I am, or I have, or it will happen. Like, you know, you can't like, you know, think, oh yeah, it may be, it's like might, or this not third, because it's like, it's not going to happen if you don't even believe in yourself.
I love your compassion. I love your perseverance. You're about to do some amazing things.
Now, I really love you.
I love you. You're an amazing person. And also, we're about to do a makeup look.
Okay, so basically, this is a like inspired look from one of my mutuals. She did this little cute butterfly look, y'all. It's like a little something cute for the kids.
So she said she did like a green base.
But I don't think you have to start with the green base. I feel like you start with like the outline of like, you know, the wing.
What colors are you using?
So I'm using this little pink color. Let me close it. Oh, can you see it?
That's cute.
This color, and then I'm probably gonna use this little, it's like a mint green.
So just like that, Sophi and I both got started on our makeup looks, and we shared stories and a lot of tips along the way.
Okay, I got a little circle. Can you see? Like, I don't know if you can see it.
What? I got a little circle. How did you do that so fast?
I was struggling a little bit.
As we continued, Sophi helped me with my beginner makeup skills, and we talked about friends in relation to respecting Black culture.
Speaking of like beauty expectations, let me tell you a story. I was at a sleepover, right, with these girls I went to school with, and I went to a predominantly white school. So we were planning to do this thing where we would dye our hair with Kool-Aid. Because that's a thing where like if you got hair, you can like dye your hair with Kool-Aid temporarily, right? And so Kool-Aid, yeah. And what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to get a bowl of water with the Kool-Aid in it, and then like, you know, put your hair in it, let it sit for a while, right?
Mm-hmm. And so to do this, the Kool-Aid, the water had to be hot.
I was not natural then, and me being in 7th grade, not really understanding putting my hair that was straightened in a bowl of hot water full of Kool-Aid, sat in there next to these blonde white girls, putting my hair in there, and then all of a sudden I'm like waiting, and all of a sudden I hear laughing, and I hear like, oh my gosh, and I look around, and these girls are like making fun of my hair that's just gradually getting bigger with the humidity.
Oh my god.
They're not laughing like this is normal, guys. Like I knew it was gonna happen. Like what are you laughing at? And they're like, it got so big.
Are they still your friends, baby? Because
some of them.
Taylor, did they educate themselves with that state with like?
It's been years, so yeah, you know, if I was still friends with them and they ever did something like that, you know I was about to say something.
I remember one time I was like, it was senior privilege. I went to McDonald's with one of my friends. We were with a group, and I can't say, you know, when like someone's your ride and you can't really say the thing you want to say when they say something slick. And this guy said something very, very, very odd, very disrespectful. And it was about my skin color and my hair. I'm like, huh? And like comparing contrasting with my other Black friend. And I'm thinking like, he might ride to my bus, so I can't really say the thing I want to say. But it's like, why would you say that? Like,
not
why?
the comparing.
I kind of expected my friend to like, you know, at least like stand up and say something. Nope, she did not. She's like, Sophi, it's not a big deal. Don't make it a big deal. I'm like, girl, as a Black woman yourself, I feel like you should understand how I feel in general, because it's like him like comparing, contrasting each other's skin color and like saying stuff about her hair is really disrespectful.
Thank you so much, Sophi, for coming onto the show. I loved having you. To end the show, do you have any other like advice you have for smaller creators or people who are just getting started with makeup?
Don't worry about what other people think of you. Like, just keep going with the flow, and you don't always have to follow the trends. Like, you know, do the things you like doing. You know, whatever your creativity tells you to do it. Don't always like think, oh yeah, I gotta follow this trend to blow up. You know, do your own type of things.
Period. You can follow Sophi at the handles below on her Instagram, her TikTok, and her Twitter. And if you like me, you can follow me on my socials at Taylor Cassidy J and on Twitter at @TayCassidyJ. And if you like this episode, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you can get more Black girl magic. And before we leave, Sophi has something very special to say to y'all.
Keep being unapologetic, keep being a baddie, and just keep rising, you know? And don't let the haters get to you. And yeah.